Welcome down the rabbit hole, friends. Is it just me, or is this not Kody completely throwing Christine under the bus and basically being like, good luck, David? Like this hussy, she left behind this guy right here, this amazing piece of ass. Come on, David. Like, she's gonna treat you badly eventually.
I don't think Christine knows Robyn at all. Yeah, she was a sister wife.
This makes me so angry. It leaves me like seething with rage to hear Kody talk about Christine in this way. Now, this is from the sneak peek, but we're also going to see something from a new interview as well that kind of like rocked my world. So this is Kody from the sneak peek being like, Christine is not shit. He is essentially being such an asshole to his third wife who bore him like several kids and was the heart and soul of his family for many years. She helped raise all of those children. Like there's none of the kids who have complained about Christine. They've definitely complained about Mary and Robyn, but we've yet to hear them complain about Christine. It kind of seems like she's looked at as being a very special part of the kids' memories. And Kody is the only one bitching about her.
She'll probably, and I hope, be a very good wife for David.
Okay. Is it just me, or is he actually saying the exact opposite of that? She'll probably be a very good wife for David. We hear you, Kody. Your children hear you. Robyn should hear you, and all the other wives, we hear you. We hear you being an ass over and over again to Christine. You cannot drop it. You cannot drop the fact that this woman didn't want you anymore. You know, you don't like that. You don't want to hear that. You don't like how it's affected your ego, your standing within the community. I know people are talking about it. I know that from listening to Moroni Jessup on TikTok. People in Kody's community are really saying like Christine was a good woman, a good wife, a good person. And the fact that Kody lost her, it means a lot in that community. So I know he's got to find a way to take her down a notch. We get it. We hear you, and we see that you are the problem, Kody.
Christine has to destroy my character, or David doesn't feel like he can marry her because she left a good man.
And quite honestly, a huge part of what he's doing here, we all see it, is trying to assuage his own guilt over all of this. Like that he couldn't make it work with this woman who wanted to live polygamy, who cared deeply about him, who bore him so many children, who loved being a housewife, loved it, like wanted to bake, wanted to cook, wanted to be there for him, wanted to have a physical relationship with him. Like it's on him that this didn't work. We all see it. We all see it. And a big part of what he needs to do is break her down as she goes into this other relationship. So he's not going to outwardly say that this relationship is going to fail and she sucks and she'll be a horrible wife and mother to any other guy. He's going to act like, yeah, I really hope it works out for them. I mean, we can clearly see that it didn't work out for her with me, and I'm a great guy, so it sounds like it's not going to work out again. You know, he's got to put it out there. He cannot let it go. He cannot speak really positively about her, and it's disgusting for me to listen to.
I'm engaged and getting married to the love of my life.
Meanwhile, nothing Kody can and will do can bring Christine down. Like she is floating on cloud 9. He can't get to her. He can't bring her down. I'm so happy for her. And like, I'm really happy for the kids because they're going to see an example of like a really positive and loving relationship in Christine and David. And like that can be a new example for them since things did not work out very well with their dad. And it sounds like things were not going well for a very long time in any of these marriages. So I'm really happy for Christine. Now we need to Okay, let's hear a little bit more about what Robyn did and said in this sneak peek, and then we're going on to the new interview in which Janelle and Christine, they address Robyn's bullshit. Bullshit. All right, let's take a look.
Sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
All right, I really don't understand the thank you, Christine part of it. I guess we'll hear more from Robyn when we get to the full sneak peek. But let's take a look at the interview that Janelle and Christine just gave, in which they kind of respond to Robyn being so weirdly upset about everything. Because it sounds like they've never heard that she's this upset before. So how fake is Robyn being?
I don't know. Actually, because
I don't understand it either. Because I'm like, wouldn't you think it would be easier with us gone?
Yeah.
She seems so angry and frustrated and so sad.
Interesting. And I do trust Janelle and Christine over any of the other people on this show. And I do feel like they're really being I have never heard about her being upset about this before, which makes me feel like this is put on for the sneak peek, for the show. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what am I even? Of course, Robyn and Cody are really happy, to be alone, to be physically alone, to spend all the money that they have left, to do whatever the hell they want, to not have to worry about, pretending anymore that they care about any of the other women. They're totally happy about that. Yes, they wanted them to stay on in some capacity to get some of that income from them, but they're still rich. Let's be honest with ourselves. I know we like to say they're running out of money, but I think they're hella rich. And I think that they can also, even if they, I know people will say Robyn's an overspender, so they're going to lose the money. It's if that happens, there are connections they have now where they could continue to bring in different streams of income. I don't know. They could liquidate some stuff. They're rich. They're really rich, right? So I think Robyn's as happy as a clam, and Janelle and Christine are what's going on here? What is she saying? What in the sneak peek? She's doing what? How real is this? How real is this, guys?
About it. And I don't know. I mean, I think that she had this ideal in mind of what a plural family should look like, but ours didn't.
Okay, I don't agree with that. Christine's saying we didn't have the perfect plural family. She's in love with the dream. I think this was the dream for Robyn. Her dream was to come into a family and break it up and be the favorite and get all of the money and have everything that she wanted. That was the dream. She's living the dream. She has everything she wants. She got the other wives kicked to the curb. I think that made her feel really good inside, that she was the chosen one. So this is the dream for her. This is all a show. I didn't used to think this way. I used to think that people were too harsh on Robyn, but after watching scenes from the tell-all, I need to watch the whole tell-all, obviously, but scenes from the tell-all led me to believe she's an actress. She's totally an actress about this. She does not care that they left other than the money. And these are fake tears, and she's holding up her rings, her $10,000 rings, do you see how sad I am? But also check out this bling, bling, bling on my finger. So this is all a bunch of bullshit, like we said before.
Got a guy who favors one wife. It's going to not look like a plural family. And it just didn't. So I don't know why she's taking it so hard.
She's taking it so hard for the camera. That's why she's taking it so hard. The camera's there. She doesn't want people to hate her even more than they already hate her, even more than we already despise her. She wants the kids to be presented with this TV show that's I was just little Robyn. I don't know how this happened. I wanted to be a good mother to all of you. I have no idea how this happened. She wants all that out there. That's why she's doing it.
I don't know. I think that would have to be a question for her to explain, probably. Yeah.
Love Janelle. She's that's just gonna have to be a question for her. I don't know why she's acting like she gives up. Beep.
That was what I mourned the most, I think, when Cody and I had finally decided, or when I had finally said, I'm done here. I mourned the ideal.
Janelle, the constant peacemaker, trying to be a good human being. I feel bad for Janelle. Yeah, I'm sure she mourned a lot. And a lot through the years, all the times she was working so hard and Cody was just shitting away the money that they had and bringing another floozy into the family when they were running out of money. I remember her saying I don't know how we're going to feed all these mouths. She was worried about survival, and Cody didn't care. Yeah, I think Janelle is probably the one who really does have true sadness in her heart about all of this. And Janelle is truly probably a very good person, a very good woman, really wanted to make this work. So sad for her.
The relationship for me had become pretty apathetic, but I'm more into the ideal, what we worked for all those years.
But the thing is, like, what Janelle really deserved, and Christine deserved it too, but I'm specifically focusing on Janelle right now. Like, Janelle really deserved to have a good father to her children, to her adult children, once they got grown up. Even if, like, they were at a point in their relationship where there was apathy. I mean, people get to that point at times, like, and we don't know everything about what was going on before then, you know, how connected they were. I mean, Janelle seems to think they were very connected earlier on, but like there was some apathy, but like she still deserved to have Kody show up and financially and emotionally support her adult children. That is what so many of us women, like that's what we are looking for as time goes on. Even if there is a divorce, even if there is contention, like with our spouse, like we had children with this person. And we want them to love our children enough to show up and be there for them. And Kody has devastated any chance he had of being seen as like a good father to these kids. Janelle's kids are good people, and he's not showing up for them. And it disgusts me to my core. It's one of the things that I can not let go of when it comes to my sadness and anger about the sister wives. He's not showing up for those kids, and they deserve some of the financial benefit from the show as well. And it really bothers me that Robyn's children, who really never appeared on the show, are getting a hell of a lot of financial benefit living in that mansion house by Coyote Pass.
Like the one family and kids as siblings, and we've accomplished that. I realize.
Yeah, we have.
We've actually done that.
Kids together.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Just like hearing them talk about like, you know, yeah, we lost a lot, but we still have accomplished a lot. Like our kids have each other, and that was a big part of what we were going for. And that's so true for Janelle and Christine's kids, and even for Leon, who has shown up at like a lot of different activities with all the kids together and is close. I mean, I think as close as I'm not that close with some of the siblings, but has like a somewhat positive relationship. And that's great news for the family.
I kind of mourned the dream. And maybe that's what she's doing. I have no idea.
Maybe what you're seeing is what I've already been through and felt and dealt with.
Okay, so the end of this interview is just bringing it back to like the fact that they have no idea what's going on with Robyn. Basically making it clear they don't talk to her. They don't do interviews with her. Like they don't know what's going on with her, and they are not friends. And that's really a shame. And I think Robyn should be ashamed of herself. She came in last. Like this family is broken up and she's the only one still there. She's getting all the money, all the jewels, all the time with Kody, which, you know, who wants that? But if I were her, I would not be feeling good about this situation. I think Robyn is the kind of person who does feel good about it, who feels really good about it and is just trying to think about, like, how can we keep the money rolling in? The other wives are gone. Let's just make sure, Kody, that we've got it set up so that some money is coming to us from somewhere, because we've got to keep living this lifestyle, or else I'm going to have to marry someone else. Or we're going to have to get new wives with more money or something, Kody. And Cody's like, I don't think Kody is all that smart. And I've made other videos in which I've talked about the possibility of him being on T, because I think he's raging and he's not all there. Like, he's just not the super gifted, intelligent person we'd all love to see him be. I think that he has good comprehension about certain things. He's well read, you know, when it comes to like the Book of Mormon. I recently saw him in that interview on a Mormon podcast, and like he's well read about certain things, but when it comes to really like understanding what's going on around him, being able to digest information well, he's not there. And then he has the rage. So there's something going on with him. And I think Robyn uses that to her own benefit, that she can manipulate it. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm so excited for the tell-all. I hope we hear more than what we've heard in the sneak peek. I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm so glad that you were here with me. I was going to add some information at the end of this video about my own personal life and how I've been going through all these like hundreds of boxes in my garage searching for some of my Christmas ornaments and like the crazy time I was having of it, but I'll have to put that in another video. I'm so glad that you were here with me tonight. I hope you'll join me again as we head down yet another rabbit hole.